Good evening. On behalf of the entire DIRI community, I would like to welcome you to our campus and to this conference that will be focusing on the role of culture in refugee integration to local communities. The subject of this conference is a subject that is very dear to my heart. As a humanities professor and as the director of the International Honors Program at DIRI. The International Honors Program is a program that caters to high-achieving students of DIRI. It is an interdisciplinary program and it's got a very distinctive humanist agenda. The topic of the conference, however, is simultaneously a topic that is very much in line with many of the initiatives that the college has undertaken recently. And those initiatives that the college has undertaken are meant to enhance, on the one hand, the students' civic awareness, and on the other hand, to make the college's contribution to the broader Athens community broader and more substantial. These initiatives that the college has undertaken are extracurricular as well as curricular. As far as the extracurricular activities we have undertaken are concerned, these mostly have to do with work done by the Office of Public Affairs, the Office of Student Affairs, and the Office of College Events. These offices have put together a number of volunteer activities that involve students and faculty and staff offering volunteer work in refugee shelters. And all of this is happening in the context of the college's cooperation with a number of NGOs. As far as the curricular initiatives we have undertaken are concerned, what we are trying to do is embed the topic of the refugee crisis in many of our curricular offerings. A case in point is a course that we created this semester as part of the International Honors Program curriculum. This is a course that is exposing students experientially to the refugee crisis by asking that they engage in service learning. The students, to be more exact, are required to give 15 hours of volunteer work to one of the refugee shelters that we cooperate with, and this is a preamble to the main project that they have to do, which has to do with the collecting and recording of oral histories by refugees. In the critical times we find ourselves in, with the waves of migration crashing against increasingly closed borders, and those borders are both physical and mental, with extreme right parties on the ascendance all over in Europe, it is our firm belief that education might be the last line of defense. Excuse me. And whereas the topic of this conference has to do with how education may facilitate, and cultural institutions may facilitate the refugees' integration into the European communities, I would like to argue that education in this context could go both ways and should go both ways. That is, it should involve us, host societies, learning to understand and accept the refugee, understand and accept the historical and cultural experiences of the refugee, and in the process, understand maybe our own place in the world. On this note, I would like to once again extend a warm welcome to what promises to be a very fruitful exchange of ideas in this panel, and I wish you all an enjoyment of today's presentations as well as tomorrow's, and tomorrow is also very interesting. It's offering us a very interesting set of panels and a lot of food for thought. Thank you very much.